My name is Manya Mahajan and my student ID number is 223222623. In this video, I'm going to work through the distinction task of the unit SIT111 Introduction to Data Science and AI. In this task, I had to analyze YouTube videos on the topic climate change published over a predetermined time by different English news providers. I chose climate change as the topic for this task because of its relevance and global significance, and how it affects various aspects of society, including politics, economics, and public health. Starting out with the task, I generated an API key from the Google Cloud Console and pasted it here in this credentials file here. Using the API key, this involved capturing data on videos and comments, filtering the results based on pertinent keywords, and then cleaning and preparing the data for analysis. In our collect file here, we have defined the start and end dates for data collection, chosen relevant keywords, and specified the news publisher channels, which are Fox News, BBC News, CNN, and MSNBC. And then we executed the notebook to collect videos and comments data, which was saved in the CSV files here. Moving on to the cleaning and preparation of the data in our D file here. So I started out by loading the videos and comments and data frames and converting the date columns to datetime objects, extracted weekly, monthly, and yearly information, and converting the duration column to seconds. This ensured that my data is in a suitable format for the next analysis. Moving on to the E section of our task, I started out with the first question, in which I had to compare the distributions of the number of views, likes, and comments for the videos using visualization. I started out by loading the data and then extracting relevant columns, which were views, likes, and comments. And then I used the function SNS histplot here. This function from the C1 library is used to create a histogram along with the kernel density estimate for the distribution of each variable, number of views, likes, and comments here. And then I used functions like access.setTitle and set_x label and y label. These ensured to set the x-axis and y-axis labels to indicate the variables being plotted and their frequency. And then I used the PLT function to adjust the layout of the subplots to prevent any overlap and improve the readability and display the plots. After observing the visualization plots here, I came to the conclusion that most of the videos have a very low number of views, while a very tiny percentage of videos have very high view counts. Similar observations were made for the like counts and the comment counts. Moving on, I chose the second question. I started out by loading the data from the CSV files again, and then I aggregated the data here using the videos.groupby function here. This pandas function was used to aggregate data by the channel title and to calculate the sum of the view counts, like counts, and comment counts for each channel. And then the access.bar function here, and then again the set title, x label, and the y label. They were again used to set the title, x-axis label, and y-axis label for each subplot. However, the access.bar function here, it was used to create the bar plots to visualize the total number of views, likes, and comments for each channel, which was the requirement of this question. Then I created these bar plots and displayed them. After observing these bar plots, I came to know that there was a very significant variation in the total number of views, likes, and comments for different channels. Some channels had a very exceptionally high total in all the three metrics. So that meant that they have a higher engagement as compared to others. As we can observe, Fox News here has a very high engagement in all the three columns as compared to other channels. Moving on. I started out with my next question, which is E5 here. In this question, I again loaded the data from the CSV files first, and then I used the videos comments category and comments count function here. This helped me to categorize each videos as having either below average or above average comments based on the average number of comments calculated earlier. And then I plotted the data, but first I converted the string value to the numerical value using the PD to time delta and total seconds function here. This ensured to convert the duration of each video from the string format to numerical values in seconds, which helped me in creating an easier analysis of the question. And then I plotted the data using the PLT functions here and created this scatter plot here. After observing the scatter plot, I came to know that the red dots, which indicate the below average comments, are concentrated in shorter duration of the videos, whereas the blue dots are prominent for the lengthier videos, which means that the lengthier videos may compel the viewers to comment something or to post their remarks, whereas shorter videos are not compelling enough for someone to post a remark or a comment. And I did face some difficulties while attempting this task overall. First of them was generating the API key because it was my first time doing so. I overcame this challenge by watching some online tutorials and reading the unit site content again and again and navigating through the Google Cloud platform. And the second problem that I faced was optimizing these visualization techniques to effectively convey the insights I would get. So I used different plotting libraries such as Matplotlib and Seaborn to identify suitable ones for my data and analysis goal. I also used different adjusting parameters, like if you see here, I've used different colors and styles to enhance the clarity and interpretability of the questions. Overall, this task for me was very insightful, and I also believe that someone who is from the content creation industry would gain very important insights from this task, and that would allow them to create engaging and resonant material, which would again increase their chances of going viral on the platforms. And overall, this was a very insightful task, and I loved doing it. Thank you so much.